Hey guys, it's Holly coming at you from the Little Suburban Garden, Zone 6AB. Welcome. This thing's getting, oh my gosh, just so luscious. Love it. So as you can see, our cucumber plants on the ends here have really filled out, which our sunflowers have too. So as you can see past the sunflowers, the lemon cukes here still aren't really like doing anything. We haven't gotten a single cucumber from them. It looks like there might be some coming. It's still too early to really tell. Hopefully they'll be there soon. But our miniature cucumber plant here is doing phenomenally. We've got a little guy right there forming. Kind of has a little snub nose, but you know, it'll be delicious. Quinn has been eating these like crazy. She loves them. And as we move on, we've got our new bush beans coming in. Still doing great, as you can see. Finally producing some beans, so that's exciting. We have quite a few yellow squash coming in here. Like 3, hopefully. Some of them still might be too early to tell, but that big one is definitely gonna make it for us. Swiss chard, we actually just had some of that for dinner last night, and it was delicious. And then more beans. We've been harvesting tomatoes slowly. As you can see, they are going above our cattle panel now, so they're definitely doing great. Our cherries are producing taller than I can reach. Sorry, I'm sure you hear that in the background. We live really close to like an airport for it, but we do have some tomatoes blushing on here. I did come through last night and picked a few, but we do still have some blushing. The basil's growing and looking good. Our lettuce starts, they're definitely looking good. They're growing. We probably will start transplanting them here soon. That's kind of why you see so much open space in this horseshoe bed, is because we are going to be planting the lettuce here, because we have this wonderful wall here which provides a lot more shade just to keep it from bolting too much in this heat, this hot heat we get. My basil's still doing amazing. So we planted some peppers here. After we ripped everything out, you can see we have one sprouting. I don't remember, we got these seeds, the seeds for this one from a friend, and I couldn't remember the name of it, but it was really cute, and it was little, and it was red. So it's my cute little hot red pepper. And that's as far as I can tell you for the name. We'll show you later, and maybe someone can tell me what it's called once we actually get it back. You guys, welcome to my favorite spot. I mean, how full and luscious is this? We've got the Armenian melons here, the purple beans there. It's amazing. This raspberry bush we have here, though, not bush, stalk, I think it's a stalk. We're gonna move it. So we've got a ton of white tomatoes here. Okay, sorry, I had to pause you. That plane that just went by was super loud. They're really flying today. But the white tomatoes, yeah, I don't really know. I felt them, I've been feeling them, and they definitely still feel unripe. So right now I'm just kind of going off that. I don't know how they look when they're blushed. I don't know how easy it is to tell. They don't look quite as green as they used to. So I think something's happening. If you've grown white tomatoes before and can tell me more, then cool. Let me know. Also, look at this little Armenian melon. It's so curved. It's funny. All right, and then this Kajari melon in our 4x4 bed. Looks like we're getting our first melon from it, so that's exciting. Our ones on this side, you probably saw the one from the other side, but this one, you can see the skin's getting kind of that like cantaloupe type texture on it. It's not changing yet, but it will, that white part will turn orange. I think it's the white part, I'm pretty sure, because it'll be like orange and green striped and look really cool. So it's definitely not ripe yet. There's one, that one's I think even bigger now. They kind of keep racing each other, but they're both getting that texture. We're super excited to try these. And then our purple pole beans, We've really been battling a lot of Japanese beetles on these plants. They're still producing really well. We went through a crazy rush. We were picking like handfuls upon handfuls daily. But now it just, not quite as many. I don't know if it's due to the Japanese beetles. You can still tell there's a lot coming in. Like we've got some little ones and some green ones up, like little green ones up there. So I'm not real concerned, but would definitely like them to go away. Haven't really gotten any blackberries in a while from here, but our other bush does look like we will be having some come in. Strawberries here, they've actually started producing a little more again. We also are battling ants keep eating them. At least that's what we think it is, so that's fun. Let's just not even talk about this tomato plant. It's not good. It's not good at all. This one is doing whatever that other one's doing. So it's not doing great, but there's still like some good clusters of tomatoes here. Our lemon tree is still just rocking it. This is just, let's not talk about that one. Our rosemary's beautiful. Okay, so we have some more beans, edamame, soybeans, all sorts of things growing over here. We've got some good peppers. This one I think I'm going to pick and put in like my eggs tomorrow maybe. It's got some blossom end rot. I don't really know why I haven't seen that in peppers yet, so that's a thing. We've got some, where are you? Nice little mini bell peppers here. They might be starting to turn slowly. I don't know. Oh, did you guys see that bug? He was pretty. It's too fast. I didn't see what it was, but let's get him back here. And I'm going to say this guy needs to come off today. So I'm going to need to get some trimmers to cut that off. But it's pretty big. We're still experimenting with these. But they're pretty cool. Look. Oh, he flew away again. He's like bright blue though. Oh, and my teddy bear sunflowers. Super fluffy, super cute. So my lavender here is doing pretty good. Quinn used it as a seat. So that happened. Gotta love toddlers. This tomato plant that we did from a sucker, still not entirely sure what sucker, is really producing a lot of tomatoes. So I feel like it's gotta be like my blue cream or my rosella, because those are doing the best. And they look like cherries, but I'm not entirely sure. So here we've amended this. We planted some broccoli, Brussels sprouts, and kohlrabi. There's also a couple days ago put some carrots back there. Those obviously haven't sprouted. He just did those a couple days ago. And we do have melons, maybe. You can see one's dying, one doesn't seem to necessarily be growing, but hopefully it will. Hey guys, sorry I got interrupted by my neighbor. We stopped to chat for a little bit, but here we are back at it. Here is my watermelon growing oh so big. So far it's being supported by this cattle panel, so we'll just see what continues happening there. Our mini pumpkin's still doing good. You can see it's starting to dry up by the stem, so it should be done here fairly soon. It's our first mini pumpkin, so we're figuring it out. Also, that's the only mini pumpkin. We've had some that looked like they were coming and they just died. Well, we found vine borers. So birds kind of killed it, I think, and hopefully we'll be okay, but we'll see. Our green stalk is looking great. Let me back this up for you. So we've got the orange calendula up top here, my petunias. Sticking out from the back, those are my mini bell peppers. I'll show you those from a different angle. Got the Swiss chard still, my zinnias are blooming in here, getting some tomatoes on this little sucker I'd planted. The edamame is coming in. Can you see? These things are so fuzzy. I never knew. This is our first time growing them, and they're super fuzzy. Still trying to figure out exactly when to know when to pull them. I think they're supposed to be a little bit bigger maybe, and like bright green. If you know, let me know. Our beans have made a bit of a comeback. Still not doing amazing, but we do. You can see they're producing. We've got some dragon tongue, and I think the others are just green beans. Let me show you. Here's our peppers. They're looking cute. And our ground cherry down here, it looks pretty. I mean, whether we get anything from it is another story, especially because this pot's probably entirely too small. Hello, Big B. But it looks cute in the pot at least. Oh no. Oh, he got stuck. He got out though. All right, now my flowers. Let's talk about my flowers. They've been beheaded. They're just gone. I think squirrels took them. I heard squirrels will come and take the whole head and everything. As you can see, they're not hanging out down there, so they didn't just fall off, anything like that. They were taken too close to the head, so I don't think anybody came to get them. If so, it would have had to be one of my neighbors whose fences goes back there. Otherwise, they would have just had to totally come into our backyard through our fence and everything. So, not sure. Not sure. But this guy, look at that. We're getting a second bloom there. Oh my gosh, it's so tall. This is like 15 feet tall. So this is the best view you'll get of it because I'm short. And then things are kind of thinning out. The cosmos, you can see they're just not blooming quite as much. Maybe it's because I haven't been deadheading as well. There's just so many to keep up with. It's just been too hard. I keep trying and they just keep dying, and it's ugh. My zinnias here, you can see there's some sort of disease on them. I think it might be powdery mildew. I haven't really looked it up too much, but just based off videos I've seen of what powdery mildew looks like, I think that that is what it is. It appears to be on all of them too. So definitely we won't want to compost those. We'll have to burn them because we don't want that spreading to anything next year. Oh, I wish I would have gotten this guy. He was really pretty. Wish I would have gotten that better on a video. But that's about it flower-wise. Alright, if you made it with us this far, we appreciate you tuning in. Thanks for growing with us, and we will see you next time.